Hey everyone, this is Jill Celeste from JillCeleste.com in the Celestial Circle, where I teach purpose-driven entrepreneurs all they need to know about marketing so they can become the directors of marketing for their business. Today, let's talk about how to drive more traffic to your website. If you're like me, you're always looking for people to find your website because that's often how you get sales leads and clients. And a lot of us have an online business, so having traffic coming into our website is very important for our marketing strategy. Now, there are lots of different ways you can drive traffic to your website. There's the ones that cost money, such as hiring an SEO expert or doing pay-per-click ads, and you can absolutely do those. But if you're like me, I always like to explore the free and organic way to drive traffic to your website. So I'm going to break down 4 different ways, free, no-cost ways, to bring traffic to your website. And my recommendation is to implement all 4. So let's get into it. So the first thing to do if you want to drive traffic to your website is to have a blog. Here's why. Google loves new content. So if you're blogging every week or every 2 weeks, you're adding new content to your website. And this makes Google very, very happy. So not only that, it also extends the length of time someone is sitting on your site, which is also helpful, helps to convert those people into sales prospects, subscribers, and clients. So have a blog is tremendously helpful. And if you're on WordPress, which you should be, especially if you're concerned about web traffic, I recommend getting the plugin called Yoast SEO, Yoast SEO. And this will help you optimize each of your blog posts and each of your web pages so that it is ready for Google and Bing and the other search engines. So that's the first thing you can do. The second thing you could do is use the power of Pinterest. So a lot of people, when they hear Pinterest, they think social media platform like Facebook. And while it does certainly have a social aspect to it, Pinterest is really a search engine. And so when you think about Pinterest as a search engine, it really changed how you want to use Pinterest in your marketing. So if you decide to go down the Pinterest route, of course you want to make sure you have the right photos and the right headlines, all of that, but there's some back-end stuff that you need to do. One is to make sure you go to business.pinterest.com and claim your website. This is important because then you can get the analytics and make sure you have a business account so that the analytics work and you can see what's going on. So get a business account and go into Pinterest and claim your website. That's the first thing. The second thing you want to do is you want to enable rich pins. So Google this. I won't give you the directions on this video, but rich pins mean that when someone pins content from your website, Pinterest is going to put a lot of more information in that pin with the rich pins enabled. It's going to give you often a logo, or a picture, or a nice title, a description from the article that it's being pinned from. It's just much more robust, much more rich. So make sure you do that as well. And finally, make sure your profile, every description of your board and every description of your pin have your keywords in there. Again, because it's a search engine, right? So make sure those keywords are in there elegantly so that people can find your content. So that's Pinterest. The third thing you can do is to create short promotional videos on Instagram and Facebook. So video is king and queen on these social media channels, and so why not use them? So what you could do is to shoot a very short video, 60 seconds or less, where you talk about what's in the blog post, and then in the comments to that little video, you post a link to that blog post or to that web page, whatever it is that you're referencing. So use the power of video to help you drive traffic to that particular web page or blog post. It's a short video. It does not have to be long, but it really is a powerful way to get people's eyeballs onto your site. And the fourth thing you can do is create something called a blog share pod. This is when you assemble other bloggers and you commit to sharing each other's content. Here's how it usually works, although you can do this any way you like. Usually it's a group of five bloggers in a pod. So each of you would get a day of the week assigned to you. So on Monday, if it was me, that means I would be sharing this link to my pod mates, and they would then share that with their circles. And then on Tuesday would be, Joe, and Joe would share. We would share Joe's blog post, etc. This is a great organic way to get eyeballs on your website and on your blog posts. And again, because you're supposed to be blogging anyway, right? If you're concerned about SEO and traffic, blogging is it. So get some friends to help you share that content organically, and that will also help you get some more eyeballs and traffic onto your site. So lots of different ideas. I recommend implementing all 4 because that's really how you're going to maximize the organic reach of your website. And of course, if you have any marketing questions, come on over to my website at jillceleste.com. Check out my blog for lots of other free resources. So until next time, here's to your marketing success. I'm wishing you lots of love. Stay in faith. I'll talk to you soon.